Hello and welcome back to Something of Everything. In this playlist of DraftWin software, in the past 4 videos we have seen footings, columns, shear wall and combined wall module. Let us see the beam module of DraftWin software. The prerequisites are the etabs model needs to be opened, the SAM to be analyzed and concrete design has to be completed. To start the beam module, click on the beam module and in the file menu click on beam API and select the levels for which you want to detail out. In our case, let us say we want to detail out GF slab as well as typical level detail. These all levels, that is 1st, 2nd, 3rd to 13th, are typical levels and the last one will be terrace level. Press OK. It will read the data from etabs. You will not need to select any tables in the etabs because it is using the API to read the data from etabs. Generally what we used to do is we open the etabs layout with reinforcement and shear wall and detail it out manually. DraftWin will do the same and provide you the reinforcement very fast. Once the data has been read, you will see the layouts at each level. Let's just wait for DraftWin to read the data. It gives you the flexibility to detail out all the typical levels and check at each level whether there is sufficient reinforcement or not. Once the data has been read, the detailing preferences window will open. Let's not just focus on it right now and press OK. It will load the layouts at each levels. Once the data has been read, you can see the layout. You can change the layout from here. It will show you the layout at that level. We have started the 9th floor slab level layout. It will read the data of that level. As you can see, it will give you the idea about the ductile beams and simply supported beams. The continuity will be seen here. As you can see, when you select a beam, it will show you the beam with continuity of the same. As you can see, this whole beam is continuous, so it is showing in the same color. It will show you the beam size, length, number, and if the top is level up or down, you can select it from here. If the beam is cantilever, you can just press cantilever here. You can change the continuity at any point of time. You can set the detailing settings. All the options can be seen. You can see the cover, you can change it, you can do the ductile detailing as well as normal detailing. You can see the reinforcement percentage in positive side. You can see the preferred bar for the width as per width of beam. As you can see, we can place 3 reinforcement and it says that no number of bar in one layer can only be 2. Why? Let us see. Because the minimum clear spacing is 75. If we change it to 60, the preferred bars can be adjusted in 60 mm. You can round down the reinforcement requirement by the percentage. You can give 10 to 15, 5 to 10% lower still if you are detailing it out from center of column. But in our case, we are not using it. Use combination in same layer. You can use the combination in same layer, that is 216 plus 112 die of bar. Match bottom left and bottom right reinforcement. You can adjust the minimum span to cut, that is cutting length of reinforcement. It is used in quantity calculations. You can select match left and right reinforcement of stirrups as well. Once you have completed the detailing preferences, it will again read the data. Once the data has been read, let us just check the drawing settings. You can change the LD table if you wish. You can set the anchor length LD plus 10 dia or not. You can set the detailing of cross sections at left, mid or right. You can set the elevation layout as vertical. It will not give you the sheet settings when you click here. You can set the depth scale to 1, 2 or as per your wish. Bottom cover shall be 30 mm. Gap between the layers will be 30 mm. Top cover shall be 30 as well. Rounding down, rounding up to 25. That is okay. Dimension style. You can see the arrowhead that you want to set. We generally use closed fill only. You can set the ladder styles. In our case it will be closed only. You can see the curtailment rules. These are the default rules. You can change it the way you want. You can see the anchor length LT plus 10 dia, or you don't want to see the anchor text, that you can set. You can set the dimension, size, beam name and the text size and press OK. All you can do is you can also level group the beams. As you know that first from floor to 13th floor are typical and we are grouping it. Cannot group the levels as number of beams are not same at the selected levels. That means the beams has been different at different levels. Now let us group second floor to 13th floor. First floor slab level beams might be different. Press accept and it will combine the details data of those floors in order to give you the detailings. Once the data has been read completed, you can use the color coded reinforcement. You can change the rebar syntax. This option we always change at each and every module. Press OK. Go to, you can rename the beams the way you want. You can export it to Excel and renaming in Excel, and then you can import it to the DraftWin software as well. By default it gives you the number from top left to bottom right. Let us change it to second floor to 13th floor. It will again read the data. This might take some time. As you can see, if we zoom in the level, it has renumbered the beams from top left to bottom right. Once your options menu has been completed, all you need to do is you need to run the detailing and it will detail out each and every level. The detailing has been started. Once the detailing has been done, you will see a schedule like this. In the input you can see the beam numbers. In the output you can see the beam details. What it gives you the beam number, length, size, type of beam, ductile or ordinary, bottom, left, mid and right reinforcement, top, left, mid and right reinforcement, stirrups at left, right and midpoint. You can change the bottom reinforcement. As you can see, the center one, it gives you the 6 reinforcement, that is 316 through and 216 plus 112 extra. If you recalculate it, it will show you something like violation of number of bar in bottom mid. You can change the reinforcement by clicking on change of reinforcement, and you can give it in the layer, another layer, reset it and close it. You can copy this still and provide it to another beam also. As you can see, this B is common beam, so we need to provide 216 plus 1 bar in all the beams. You can copy this and you can just paste this still to each and every bottom left still. As you can see, another warning is violation of number of bars top left. You can set the same to bottom right, copy this still, select it and paste it to the top bar. You can as well copy it and paste it to the center bar. It will show you that all that can be changed will be changed. When the requirement is more than the provided one, it will not change the required provided one. Now when you have completed the detailing here, all you have to do is you have to go to beam elevation. Please correct the error before proceeding for out. As you can see, the error is coming here. Recalculate, select those beams, recalculate again, refresh the layout, or say like unlock it and redesign. I guess it will change itself. Once the design has been completed in the output, you can click on beam elevations. And you can select the beam for which you want to see the elevation. Save the drawing. Let us say change the name, right? To the name will be too large for the folder, so you will have to change it to 1 2 3 or something that you want, and it will give you the beam elevation. As you can see, 3 bars are through and 3 bars are extra. Here will be the lap one, here will be the lap, because the reinforcement is changing, and it will give you the detailing out like this. The same has been saved in DXF format in the CAD file. You can use this. You can just get the elevations of every beam. You can select the layout as well and go back to the folder name and press shift and change the name to 1233, and it will give you the layout. As you can see, you can calculate the quantities or export the schedule to Excel. Save it, and the schedule has been came in desktop. As you can see, the beam numbers, bottom reinforcement, top reinforcement, and stirrups are being seen here, and the type of beam, whether it is a ductile beam or a normal beam. The reinforcement detailing has been completed. This way you can use DraftWin's beam module to easily calculate the reinforcement, preliminary reinforcement you can say. As you can see, the wall load has been seen in the layout as well. It shows you the beam number, beam size, as well as the wall load over it in kilonewton per mm unit. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, share, and subscribe the same. If you want to buy this software or have any query regarding the software, do contact us at the WhatsApp number given in the description box. Thank you.